Alright. What is up, crypto love? Welcome. Today we have an episode on how to trade altcoins for gains. Alright? Now this is filming number 2 because I fucked up big time on filming number 1. And already I'm off to a good start. But let's give it a shot. We'll see what we can do. Maybe I'll do it better today. This time. I sure hope so. Before I get started, thank you to everyone who's been subscribing. Thank you to everyone who's been clicking on that like button. Big news this Tuesday, November 14th, 2017. We have another late night live stream. And on this late night live stream, I am going to be launching my Patreon page. All right, this is a way for you guys to support the channel. I'm going to be offering some really cool stuff there, exclusive only to Patreon members, including things like being able to be on a Discord so you can find out exactly what trades I'm making when I'm making them, and a whole bunch of other cool stuff that I'm not going to spill the beans right now. You'll just have to check it out. Cool. So, moving on to maximizing our altcoin investing gains. All right, there was this article that I mentioned the other day. I'm just going to put a link to it down in the description. The article's whatever, but this graph here is phenomenal. That graph worth $1 million by itself. Okay, now if we take a look at this, this is crypto's graphs of them days since launch, and it should be noted that this is a logarithmic scale. Okay, so we have 1, 10, 100, 1,000, 10,000. Now this red one here, that's Bitcoin. Bitcoin's doing well, even logarithmically. The rest of those are all other cryptos and ICOs, and I don't know about you, but I see a trend down, and that is not good. All right, that leads me to my investing strategy. And before I get into that, because there are lawyers in the world, because there are irresponsible people who think that I am an expert, I need this disclaimer. No, I am not an expert. No, I'm not a financial advisor. No, I'm not a professional trader. No, I'm not telling you what to do with your money. I am a guy who makes YouTube videos. I am a rookie. I've only been in cryptos for 6 months. I've been investing for lots of years before that, but just cryptos 6 months. I'm not a professional, not telling you what to do. This is what I do, and this is what I think could potentially be helpful, but you know, buyer beware, use at your own risk, right? Okay, cool, thank you. Now, investing strategy. Number 1, hodl Bitcoin. Number 2, trade altcoins for gains. Simple as that. I need simple. I don't have time for all this other mumbo jumbo. I want something simple. So 2 simple things. 1, Bitcoin is gaining. Hodl Bitcoin. 2, make altcoin trades for gains when you can. And I'm going to show you how to do that. Now, overall investing meta. This comes from years of investing my own money in traditional markets. Now I'm in cryptos because they're so much more fun, so much more profits to be had. First, buy low, sell high. Okay, that's how you make money. You buy low, you sell high. Simple as that. Second, don't trade emotionally. No FOMO, no FUD. We see this all the time in the markets. We see people buying in when the price is way too high. We see people selling when the price is way too low. And I've done it too. It happens to everyone. But we want to eliminate this, and I'm going to show you how to do that. Very cool. Number 3, don't lose money. All right? And by money, I mean Bitcoin, because there's nothing more valuable than Bitcoin. Except for life itself. Life itself is more valuable than Bitcoin. But that's the only thing. Now, look at this. I learned TradingView. I put together a chart for you. It's a pretty little chart. Now, this is one of my favorite cryptos called Lisk. I think that Lisk could go up quite a bit in the near future, but maybe it won't. I don't know the future. Now, let's say that you went ahead and you bought it at Lisk right here, basically right where it was yesterday, at its all-time highs for yesterday. Now, you would have bought it at 90,000 Satoshis. And with my strategy, what you do, as soon as you buy, you're going to place a stop loss, and then you're going to place a sell alert. That way, your stop loss will prevent you from losing your shirt, and your sell alert will alert you when to cash out your profits, or at least parts of them. And I'll talk to you about how to do that. Okay, so I like to set a stop loss at a 10% loss. The reason I do that is 10 losing trades, and that's all your money. Now, some people set it at like a 25% loss, and that's 4 losing trades, that's all your money. Now, in traditional markets, a lot of investors will do like a 2% loss for day traders, things like that, whatever. But day traders lose 90% of the time. So I just go with 10%. That's a nice number I can live with. I think that hopefully I'll do better than 10%, but you know, nothing better than hodling Bitcoin. So if I buy it at 90,000 Satoshis, I want to place a sell order at 81,000 Satoshis. Or if you want to do that 25%, that would be 67,500 Satoshis. All right. And I'm going to set that sell order, set that stop loss on the exchange. So I have a whole video talking about how to set a stop loss on Bittrex. I suggest you watch that video. I go in step by step, show you how to do one. That way, automatically, if you start losing money on your trade, it'll sell. That way, you'll get your Bitcoin back. You won't lose the whole house. Now, how do I know about stop losses? Because I lost money by not implementing stop losses in the altcoin bubble, okay? And I don't want to make that mistake again. So, in almost all of my cryptos that I now own, I set a stop loss, except for a few that I'm certain I want to hold long term. Other than that, any other trades, I set a stop loss the moment after I purchase it. And that's the best way to protect myself. Now, the next thing I'll do is I'll set a sell alert. And I set my sell alert when the price doubles. So if you buy it at 90,000 Satoshis, I'm going to set this alert at 180,000 Satoshis. Now, most exchanges won't let you set a stop loss and also a sell order, because the stop loss, you're holding that crypto for the stop loss, you can't set the sell order additionally. So what I do, I use the Blockfolio app on my phone just to track which cryptos I have, and I set an alert on there when the crypto reaches a certain price. So I would set an alert on Blockfolio that as soon as Lisk reaches 180,000 Satoshis, blow my phone up. That way I know I can sell. Now, do I sell all of it at that point? No, I only sell half of it. And here's why. Because if my investment doubles, I sell half, that means I still have the other half to ride out the rest of the wave. I don't know how high it's going, but it completely eliminates my risk at that point because I've gotten back all the money that I've put in. So is that great? I don't know. Some people say ride out your winners, but I don't know when a winner is going to turn into a loser. So for me, that gives me peace of mind, because that's what all this is about. I want to make money, but I also want peace of mind. I need to be able to go to sleep at night, not worry about all this stuff. So in essence, we have our recap. So first thing you do is you buy your crypto. Second thing you do is you set your stop loss. Set the stop loss immediately after buying. Just do it. You'll thank me later. And third, set an alarm for when you want to sell, okay? When the price doubles, and sell half of it. With the stop loss, you're selling all of it at that point. Now, it should be mentioned, sometimes what will happen is you'll sell a crypto that maybe you wanted to hold on to. So let's say, for instance here, Lisk could go back down. If it goes back down, boom, I'm going to sell it once it passes that 10% stop loss. And then I won't have any more Lisk, all right? So you may have to adjust it depending upon what you want. And in the ones that I want to keep the long term, like for instance Lisk, I do not have a stop loss set. I could probably set a really low one, but I just don't have one set because I want to hold on to it for eternity until it makes me a Liskillionaire. And that's what I do. Now, if you guys got something from that episode, if you enjoyed that episode, as I hope you did, because I want to teach you guys what I've taught, learn from my losses so you don't have to make the same ones. If you like that, click the subscribe button, click the like button. I will catch you guys on a late night live stream this coming Tuesday, November 14th at 10:30 p.m. Eastern Time, where you can check out as I launch live the Patreon page at that live stream. Make sure you're there, be square. And have a great weekend, guys. I wish you the best. I hope you make lots of money. All right, peace.